Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to do something kind of like a chill, kind of relaxing, kind of talking video. So I was on the internet and I was just like browsing like tag videos and stuff like that, and I came across this one and it's called the throwback tag, and it seemed kind of interesting because it's like going back like to when I was younger. So I think you guys would kind of get to know me a little bit more better, and let's go through these questions and see how this goes. So the first question is, what year were you born in? I was born in 1995. 1995, babe. Question number 2. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? Yes, I do. I will insert them on the side over here so that you can see how adorable I was. Question number 3. What TV shows did you grow up watching? I grew up watching Friends because my family was obsessed with Friends, and Friends came out in '94, so I was born right in time. So I would watch Friends all the time. I used to watch Teletubbies. I used to watch Barney. What else? Oh, this really, really cool show that used to come on all the time, Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost was my jam. I loved that freaking show. Okay, number 4. What did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was younger because I love animals. Anything that has to do with animals, like being able to work with animals would just be like everything. That would be like a dream job. But I kind of just was like, I don't know if I can do all that, because then you have to put the dogs down if they're sick, and like I have to see them when they've been like hurt and all, and I'm like, I can't deal with that. So kind of scratched that off my list, and now I am a professional makeup artist and esthetician. 5. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. Oh god, I hope I can find one, otherwise it'll be right here so that you guys can see it, but I don't know if I'll be able to find one. They're probably going to be so bad. Oh god. Question number 6. What were your favorite toys to play with? I was obsessed with baby dolls and Barbies, obviously, because I'm a girly girl, so but I was pretty bad with my Barbies and my dolls. Like, I was like the mom, obviously, so like if my baby was being bad, like I would just like throw it, because obviously the doll talked to me, so I would just throw it across the room and like put it in timeout. Like, I was a terrible mother. I was a terrible, terrible mother. Question number 7. What's the most embarrassing thing you can remember doing? I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Oh, I think I know. I was a bad kid. Just don't listen to me. I was bad. I'm just kidding. I wasn't bad at all. Like, I was literally like the most timid, like quiet little thing you've ever seen. But one time I was in elementary school and I got caught cheating. Bad girl. I only did it one time because I was so scared. But she like ripped me a new asshole, and like I got in trouble, so failed the test too. Number 8. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. Oh god, I don't know. This is hard. I don't have that. Let's just skip that question. Number 9. 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. 3 songs that I loved to listen to was that theme song from that one TV show, Out of the Box, when they're like, I loved that song. What else? My favorite song of all time is My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, so I used to sing that all the time. And a 3rd song, probably, oh god, I don't know. Something that had to do with Britney Spears, probably. Number 10. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? I was Dorothy for about 5 years. Yeah. No shame. 11. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. Let's see. When I was younger. Oh. Okay, so I was in gym class. First of all, I run like an idiot. I can't do anything that has to do with like activities, sports. That's why I didn't do any of that stuff when I was in high school, because I learned my lesson. So I was running the mile in middle school, and yeah, it was middle school. I was running the mile in middle school. My shoe was untied, but I was too lazy to bend down and tie my shoe. So I just kept running, and I'm like running, and then I remember my crush was next to me, and like we were like racing. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass, don't you worry. And I kept running, and you know like those like rocks that are like where like you play like kickball and stuff, like they're little red rocks, and they're dangerous. So I'm like full blown like sprinting, like running towards the field because we had to start on the blacktop. I ate shit like nobody's business, like literally like face planted on my face, and I had scratches all on my knees. I just totally ate it. And I got up and like was like acting like everything was cool, like nothing happened. I was like, no, I'm good, don't you worry, like I'm fine. And still forgot to tie my shoe, so then I start running again just to like run it off, you know, because it hurt really bad, and then I fell again. So by then I think my crush was kind of like, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, is something... No, I'm good, don't you worry, I'm good. Number 12. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Yes. My blankie. I don't know where it's at, but I know I have it because it was what I carried around like all day, every day. If I did not have my blankie, I was like, don't talk to me unless I have my blankie. And it's funny because it used to be like a comforter for like your bed. Like it used to fit like a queen size bed. And now it's like this big. But I still have it somewhere. 13. What was something weird you used to do as a child? What was something weird I used to do? This is kind of weird. I was really scared to sleep by myself, so I used to make up excuses on why I had to sleep with my little brother. I'd be like I would just be like, no, like I need to sleep with him because he's scared of the dark, so I'm protecting him because I'm the older sister, when really I was terrified to sleep by myself. Terrified. Ooh, number 14. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? Scariest thing. The thing that happened to me when I was younger was definitely this one time in my old house. My brother and me were standing in the living room, and we had to be like maybe like 4 or 5, and my brother was like driving me crazy. He was doing something and he was just irritating me, so I remember I hit him, and my dad's like, go to your room, Cassie, like just go to your room. And I'm just like sitting there like freaking baby talking him and shit, and like he's like, go to your room, like stop with your attitude, go to your room. So of course I like stomp away like a little drama queen, and I walk down a long hallway to my bedroom door, and my dad's standing at the end of the hallway, and I have the door like this, and I'm like rocking it like this back and forth like a little bitch, just going like this. And he's like, you better not slam that door, you better not slam that door. And so I'm like going back, like leaning it back like I'm about to slam it, and then I'll like go like this, and then I'll stop it. I was bad. And he's like, Cassie, you better not slam that door. I mean it, you better not slam that door. And then as soon as I see him start running towards me, as soon as like he's about to like get to me, I slam the door right in his face, and his fist went through my door into Justin Timberlake's face. I had an NSYNC poster on my wall, and it was shredded. And I've never been so terrified in my life. I got a spanking that day. Yeah. Number 15. How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? Oh gosh. Okay, so like when I was in elementary school, it was like 2000 to like 2005. So back then, we were like into like Skechers and like scooters and like Heelys. Do you guys remember Heelys? Like that was like the shit back then. and we would like wear like skirts and stuff, and like these like really ugly shoes that we thought were like so cool, and no makeup whatsoever. We were not allowed to wear makeup at all. And now that I look at these kids nowadays, like in 2016, I'm like, what the heck? Like, you look like you're like an adult. Like, what happened? Like, they're wearing like skinny jeans and Vans and like, you know, thinking they're like hot shit. They're cursing back then. I was not allowed to say bad words when I was little. If I ever got caught saying a bad word when I was little, my mom would put soap in my mouth or I would get a spanking. So it's like, nowadays kids are like so different. It's like weird. Like, you don't really know how to approach them anymore, because with the internet being the way that it is now, and it's so like we can access it whenever we want to, kids nowadays know a lot more than when I was younger. I did not know a lot of shit. Like, okay, let me give you an example. One example is, I remember when I was in middle school, somebody asked me, Cassie, do you know what the G-spot is? And I'm like, yeah, duh, it's where the gangsters hang. There you have it. Guys, so that completes this kind of throwback tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and kind of learned a little bit more about me maybe. I am planning on doing, it is hot in here. I am planning on filming a couple more makeup tutorials here before I do get surgery in July. I'm going to be getting back surgery because I have scoliosis in my back, and if you guys don't know what scoliosis is, it's basically like a curvature of your spine. So like instead of your spine being straight like how it normally is, mine's like looks like a snake. So I'm getting surgery to correct my curvature, and I won't be on YouTube that often. So hopefully I can like pre-film a couple videos for you guys and, you know, stay connected with you guys a little bit, because I know I'm going to be recovering for at least like 2 months, they said. So yeah, keep me in your prayers, y'all. And I will see you guys in my next video.